Middays. Once again, we're live at the Laurel Mercantile Company. We're at the yard at the Laurel Mercantile Company in downtown Laurel, promoting economic development in the great county of Jones. We welcome to the program now Rebecca Patrick, office manager with Walley Properties and Walley Forestry. Not too far away from where we sit right here.
So, one big county, one big happy county of Jones.
I love it. So good to see you again.
Good to be here.
What about this fantastic Chamber of Commerce weather we're enjoying here, huh?
It is exactly that. You could not have ordered this special made any better.
It is fantastic. All right, so tell us, tell the audience first of all exactly what Walley Properties and Walley Forestry does.
Well, basically, we are two companies under one umbrella.
Okay.
We have the forestry side, which was started a little over 40 years ago by Jim Walley. He is a registered forester, used to teach forestry technology at Jones. It's now Jones College, but us old-timers call it JCJC.
Sure.
And, you know, he saw a need in the area that people needed help selling their timber, that, you know, to get the best prices. And then several years later, he realized there was another need, and that was that people with rural land needed help selling their rural land. So that doesn't mean we don't have a few maybe in the city limits properties or anything like that, but basically we specialize in the sale of rural land. So he saw that need and he addressed that, and so now we have the two businesses that, you know, work side by side, but even though they're separate. And his son Jamie Walley came on board after he went through Jones and Mississippi State and got his forestry degrees. So he is a registered forester as well, and they're both real estate agents. And so that's how the company got to be started. Was that Jim saw needs, and he went out there and fulfilled those needs by starting the company.
Sure. Rebecca, how often do you receive inquiries from people that are outside of the state of Mississippi?
Oh my goodness. Segueing in from what Mallory said, we get a lot of inquiries. Not a day or two goes by that we don't get at least a phone call that says, they'll start by saying, I live in Oregon, or I live in West Virginia, or I live somewhere else, and they're interested in property down here. And my first question, well, how did you find us, or what made you want to come to Jones County? And inevitably, a lot of times it's the television show. They've seen it, and they may not necessarily want to be city dwellers, but they would like to live outside, be close to where all the action's happening. So we do get a lot of that. We get a lot of people that mom and daddy grew up here and they want to move back.
Okay.
So yeah, we get a lot of people from different areas that give us a call. They see our website. When we market our properties, we have them on our own website as well as a couple of national websites. So people can have that little wish list. I want so many acres in this particular area, and we'll pop up on those national websites, and that gets us a lot of traction too.
So is the activity still pretty brisk?
It is. Especially on the property side right now. The timber was a little slow last year. You know, we had particularly bad summer with the drought.
Right.
And one of the things that we can do for people in that regard, the drought, if you came down 49 down here or anywhere like that, you've probably seen a lot of dead pine trees.
Yeah.
And the stress, they've been stressed. When they get stressed, they get pine beetles. And so one of the things that we do on our forestry side, forestry consulting side, is we can come in. We have an FAA certified drone pilot. She can come out there, take pictures, take drone video, and help assess for insurance purposes or whatever you need. Maybe you need to get rid of these trees, and the insurance can help pay for that, and then we can work with you to help them get replanted. So we do things like that to help people as well.
I see. That's pretty neat to have that technology available now.
It really is. It's amazing. We're probably within the 10-year time frame of each other. The technology advances over the past 20 years, though, have just been enormous. And in that regard, we have a certified drone pilot, but we also keep up with the latest techniques in forestry. Jim is very, very adamant, and Jamie as well, about they stay current. We have even partnered with a company called ArborGen. ArborGen does seedlings, pine seedlings, and we have a client that has 7 acres of his property down in Lamar County dedicated as a research plot with Arborgen and with our partnership with Arborgen. And we have 600 trees down there. I believe it's, see if I said 600 trees, 22 different families of trees. And they're all tagged, and we're watching them grow and see what works best in our area. Because, you know, like with everything, what works well here may not work well somewhere else, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So we keep up with those types of things and keep up with the latest trends so that we can help advise our clients in the best possible way.
I got you. Rebecca, good to talk to you, and please give my regards to Jim and Jamie.
We'll sure do that, and thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming on. Folks, it's time for a break. It's top of the hour. That means it's Fox News and SuperTalk News. On the other side of the break, we've got Dr. B.R. Jones, the superintendent of the Jones County School District. Once again, we're in Laurel, Mississippi at the Laurel Mercantile. Stay with us.